Hi there boys and girls, Brucey here with another creativity video and I guess an opinionated video. Difficult topic this one. What I want to talk to you about is what I've realised the difference between kind of professionals and amateurs are, and those who are being successful and those who don't. And then again, this is a listen to myself, you know, I'm not telling you what to do, I'm not directing you, but this is something that really has become obvious and prevalent to me very recently, and that's the difference between being successful in this business and achieving in this business is the idea that you need to finish. And I think we're all really guilty. I know we're all really guilty that we have tons and tons of ideas, little licks if you're playing guitar, 8 bars of something if you're a music technologist on Logic, or whatever it is you're doing. You know, even if you're writing a book, you might have some paragraphs. And part of the problem, I think, is we go back and we tend to spend a lot of time. We've got all these amazing tools at our disposal. We feel that we need to be using them. We've got all these amazing effects at our disposal. We need to be using all the effects, or we've invested all this money in gear, so I need to be using it. I need to be making the most of it. But what strikes me is that, you know, many of the people I talk to, you know, they talk a good talk. They really do, and that's fine. That's part of it. But at the end of the day, I think, you know, having a track record of finished products, finished books, finished tracks, finished guitar albums, whatever it is, the difference between those who are successful is down to finishing. All the ideas in the world, all the intention in the world is fantastic, but it doesn't mean anything unless you finish. You need to finish the track. And yes, there's a number of reasons why you might not be doing this. You know, you might feel that you need to be using all the stuff that you have, all the licks that one thing I fear, it's the fear of rejection. You don't want to finish your piece of music because you don't want it to go out there. You want it to be so perfect that you don't want anyone else to hear it until it's perfect. But I believe me, you're never going to reach that level of perfection. It's the same with me with, you know, some of these videos over the years. If I look back, you know, some of the first videos, they weren't great. They weren't great at all, but it's through finishing, through uploading, and through getting out there, getting your feedback, it helps me develop. And it's the same for whatever it is you're trying to do, your guitar playing, your composing, whatever, your artwork, your photography, whatever it is that you do, you need to finish. And you know, if you're in a day job, part of you being in that job is that when you're given tasks to do, you're finished. Yet when you come to your own material, I'm guessing, you know, a lot of time it's so private and it's so intimate, you don't want to finish. You don't want to hear other people to hear your work and then go, oh, I don't really like it. So we put off finishing. So my message to you is, if you want to progress, if you want to get on, and if you want to do this kind of thing, you need to finish. You need to draw a line on a project. Whatever it is, just finish. That is the biggest piece of advice I can give you. Just finish projects, put them out there, let them take on a life of their own, and then move on to the next thing. Because when you move on to the next thing, you will take all that experience that you've had of working on this first project, and you're learning, you're constantly learning, and you're constantly developing. Interestingly, I'm a massive fan of Iron Maiden, and I was watching an interview the other day with Steve Harris, the bass player, and he was talking about the first Iron Maiden album, which to many people is a classic album. It's, you know, it's one of the most classic heavy metal albums, and a lot of Iron Maiden fans, it's, you know, it's their favourite album. Not mine, but many people it is. And he really doesn't like it. It wasn't his vision, but if he was still, you know, 25 years later worrying about it and not moving on, they wouldn't have developed, they wouldn't have created things. It would just be keep chipping away and chipping away at the same thing until it becomes meaningless. My message to you, finish, move on, start again, the next project, the next track, the next book, whatever it is, and you will feel more successful. You will feel like you're achieving. Mark my words. So there you have it. Catch you later. Hi there boys and girls, Brucey here. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you found it useful. If you're a guitar player, please do check out my guitar creativity book. You can see a link here. It's packed full, jammed full of different types of lessons which are going to get you thinking outside the box, thinking differently about the guitar, thinking about your approach to the guitar. Very much in line with some of the lessons I've got on my channel, so please do check out the book. And if you don't want to check out the book, then click subscribe and get more free content from me. Catch you later.